There's two things we need down here. So we need both the Maiden's Soul still, as well as something from Eva. So right now, I want you to go through all of your crests and spend your memory lockets. And you should have enough to fully max out every one that you're currently carrying. And what this means is that you have 18 total memory lockets. And that's good, because that's the exact number that we need. So I'm switching back to Reaper, because I like Reaper. I'm going to run all the way to the left. Because there is going to be this chick. This is the chapel maid we talked to at the beginning of the game. And this is the maiden. She gives you the soul, and we're going to go back to the right. So we're going to go back down to the weave nest and talk to Eva one last time. So the completion requirement for Eva is, I believe, 5 maxed out crests. Or 6 maxed out crests. So you can technically do it at like 16 memory lockets if you aren't using the architects or one of the other ones. I think that's a requirement. Because people have reported getting as low as 16. So I'm assuming they just didn't max out one of the crests. But I've always had to do it at 18. She's going to give us 3 upgrades right now. One of them is the Hunter Crest 2. And there's also going to be the Verticrest 2. This just gives you a permanent blue slot. And it also increases the damage from the increase from the focus by like 25%, I believe. And it swaps your crest again. Alright. And then you bind Eva. So this gives you the Sylph Soul, which is another completion percentage. The Sylph Soul means that you can sit on a bench and all of your silk will regenerate. So it's a little bit like the King Soul, like always getting silk, but every time you sit on a bench, you just get more silk. It's very nice. So from here, we're gonna run all the way up to Bone Bottom. It's a hard save for you. Okay, so now, at this point in the game, you are ready to finish Act 2. And you have damn near everything. If I'm correct, you should have 85% completion by the time you actually hit the unlock percentage. So, I don't think we're missing anything. I'm not going to sit on the bench. I'm going to sit on the bench up top. So we need to go talk to Caretaker. He is in Songclave. So we're going to go back to Grand Bellway. The only thing that irks me is that you can't go directly from like one of the Bellway stations to the Terminus stations. That bothers me just a little bit. So first shrine. Alright. Then from here, sit on this bench. And now I'm going to swap my crest. You know what? Just for fun, I'm going to sit here until all of my silk is back. Because gosh darn it, I earned that. Since you should have everything, go ahead and collect from Caretaker. Ta-da. Talk to him until he offers to craft it and upgrade that. And there you have it. Hey Carson. Oh, you're welcome. Do the same thing for Silksong. Since one of them is actually not even needed at all. At least until DLC comes out, probably. Okay. So after you talk to him enough and give him stuff, he actually runs up to the cradle. So I'm actually just going to use the terminus station for that. Ta-da! Okay, so just to show everybody what all I have at this point, I'm going to go ahead and equip this. I'm going to go ahead and use the injector band because I really like this tool. So, starting at the top, this is what all you should have. You can't have any more than 4 skills right at this moment. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 total lines of red tools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16 total blues. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what? 11 total yellows. Past that, we've done all of the quests except the Wailing Mother, because I haven't backtracked to the slot again. And that is all of that. Okay. From here, we're ready to beat the boss. First, we gotta climb. Dun, dun, dun. Oof. If you time your jumps well, you just like flip up from that. Oof. We come over here. Right up on this. Come up here. And voila, here's the caretaker. And, yeah. Talk to him as much as you want, but basically he tells you to go kill the final boss. Of Act 2, I should say. So, y'all ready for this? So this fight will feel very reminiscent of Radiance. As it should. It's a very similar-esque boss. So, by and large, just kind of hit her when you can. You can chase her around the arena. Doesn't matter as much. Wow, those are bad dodges right there. That attack hits. Do not stand on the white lines. You can float in the middle. And usually, in this phase, since this is now phase 2, there's going to be 3 lines of needles. When she does the sideways attack there, oops, I didn't dash, you can just stay still. When she does the claw and it flashes and drags across the screen, you can jump. You just jump straight up. You shouldn't need to dodge because the pins shouldn't really be directly above you. So when this phase starts, she's going to toss down rocks in the middle, then toss down rocks on the sides. Basically just showing you what's going to happen. And you also get 2 lines of silk now. And when the small lines come out, oops, I didn't see where they were. The spikes will form on the ground. When this happens, you can just go hit the spikes. Yes, they're annoying, but they aren't, like, devastating. thought there was going to be another line in there. There wasn't. Just hanging out in the middle there. Oops, that was bad. They do go at your elevation. Oopsies. Go ahead and heal. Might as well. It's just almost dead anyways. There you go. When given the option, needle in. If you bind her, it's the other ending of the game. And ta-da, that's the Act 2 boss. So that is actually not the final boss in the game, but it does give a false ending. We'll speed through the credits here really quick, and then we begin Act 3. It's unfortunate you can't, like, skip this after the first time you see it. But hey, it's fine. So from now on, the rest of the game is pretty simple. We basically just run from objective to objective and finish it out, since we have nearly everything in the game so far. There's a couple things we need to grab from there, but by and large, we have everything that we need. The money we get naturally from going from objective to objective should be plenty to buy the stuff we still need, along with the rosaries we get along the way. Then we can go ahead and complete the other optionals for the rest of the achievements as well. That'll be kind of nice. Okay. So now begin the worst part of the game. 9 hours, 46 minutes, and 1 second. Womp. See, can I beat the rest of it in 4 hours? You'll notice your save file is covered in abyss tendrils. Hit the button a couple times, and you'll be able to start. So it's funny in this game that Hornet passes out so much. Feel like this is a very common occurrence. Maybe it's been too long since I played the original that I just don't remember the Knight passing out this much. Okay, so when do we actually wake up here? We'll be at a grand old total of like 4 health because we have to bind. Yeah. So this is rough. Alright, so we're going to fall down on the left. Try not to get hurt. Drop down here. And we have a slow walk sequence. Like the worst thing in the game. Because apparently you can't have just 0 of them. We have to have like 17. Okay. And we start walking this way. Eventually she'll go like, oh wait, I'm not crippled. And start walking normally. Maybe she just has to walk off that bum leg. Stretch out that hamstring. You know? Alright. So you'll notice everything's kind of broken as hell. A running thing. You actually cannot get back to the cogwork core from here. Funny enough. Because it's gone. Right up here. Flip down until you get this. And then fall through. Drop all the way down. Break that. And we're going to go down once more. And this is an introduction to new enemies. These guys suck ass. There's no easy way to say it. They are some of the worst in the game. I'm probably going to get hit very quickly here and die. Because we are forced to use the Hunter Crest. Heal once more. So we actually have the Silk Spear here. Look at that. First time I've one-shot that. So if you can, go after the guy on the left first, and then the guy on the right, and then hit the flying guy. Beware as you drop here, this is going to be a spike. So we just go left. I hate that so much. Why can't it just be like a normal drop? Give me a solid ground, man. Is life that difficult? I swear, Team Cherry is like, what's a thing I can put at the bottom? A drop. They're like, spikes. I think I got like 7 promotions. $5 million. Because they are at the bottom of every single drop in this game. Okay. So from here, we'll actually end up in Songclave. And then we need to get to the Grand Bellway. Because, well, we can't take the Ventrica either. Because it's kind of blocked off. So we gotta go the long way around. And Sherma's the best. And helps us. From here, you can swap out your crest again. No matter what tools you have equipped for the Hunter Crest, you do not keep them coming into this act. So that first part is always a giant pain. And so you'll notice a couple things about this enemy. They have a couple new abilities. He's painted black. He gets a ton more health. By ton, I mean like he literally doubles his health. But each enemy can have one of these black abilities from the Abyss. So I'm just kind of showing you here. They'll always attack you with NPCs and we get it. But they don't give any more money. They're just 10 times more annoying. Each of them can have a different Abyss ability. I believe there's 4 different ones you need to watch out for. Ah, yes, we need to speak to this guy too. That's what I was going for. So, this is the guy we freed from the Sinner's Road, who will always be here. And so you can come and make him go to his next spot. Did you take away my compass? Yes, you did, because you took away my... Alright, hold on. I was like, why can't I see myself on the map? I should know where I am. Here we go. So when it takes one away, it takes them both, or it takes them all away. So. Ta-da! Alright, so now we can go back to the right and go down the Grand Bellway. It should be this drop. It's right below the memoriam. And it should be fairly easy. I don't think we need to turn it again. No, we don't. Yeah, but you'll see these guys just get covered in goop now all the time. Yeah, it's grand old fun. Okay. So, you'll also notice that there's nothing really triggering them. They just do it sometimes and they don't do it other times. There are certain places where there's things called void masses. Void masses guarantee that they trigger that way. So go ahead and call Bellbeast. Hold on a minute. That's not my friend. Give him back. So we jump down the hole. So we have to take on this giant centipede thing called the Bell Eater. Alright, so this guy literally has like 2 moves. There's this version, and then there's the other version. To kick it off, they literally alternate. That's it. And then after the first phase, after you introduce them, it opens up, and they can both appear at the same time. They'll still have the Bell Eater stuff that'll pop down. Fuck. I thought he was far enough away. Also really bad at asking which one's which. So you can get a couple hits on them each time. Nothing like crazy or anything. I got really lucky there. That triggered the back to that dice. So a tip when facing his butt, basically, wait for him to fire the first one, and then he will alternate every single time. You can hit him twice afterwards. If you were low or next to him, basically, he will not be able to hit you with those because they will explode on the thread storm. Darn. I chose poorly. But thankfully, you start the bench here and you just go down. I'll be more cautious with it. I get really greedy with this because I just hate this fight. I guess it's better just to stay to the side of him. That'd make more sense anyways. You can't even hit him there. You can just float. You can't hit him. Or can't be hit by him, I should say. If you're lucky, you'll be between them, and they'll be close enough together that you can actually do a thread storm. Like that. Not quite close enough. That's unfortunate. Couple good thread storms will end up pretty quickly. Good night, feline. Friend, and speak to him. He'll will actually give us a new ability here. So this new one's actually very, very nice. This allows you to go back to any Bellway that you most recently visited. So whatever Bellway that he is at, you will appear at. This is the Beast Call, I believe, right? Beastling Call, excuse me. It's just a very nice ability. Saves a lot of time, so you don't have to spend running back and forth. There are some areas where you're not able to do it. By and large, it's nice. Just come back here and make sure you sit on the bench.